today we built a quick links block or a featured links block. As inspiration, we are using the block that's available inside our Fiji theme. We'll continue to share tips on how to leverage all the functionality and design opportunity that is available with Flex, so anyone can join: Fiji users, Flex themes users, and classic themes users with the FlexBlock plugin installed. Let's start. You can use a test page, by the way, to create this block. I've already created a page for myself. I will open the page and I will remove this and I will add a new flex block. I will open the builder and I will start with enabling the theme page edges and screen center. I will then add an image element, and now I will duplicate it 4 times by using Command C. I will select all 4 images, so all the elements I have right now in my flex block using Command A. Then I will decrease this image with, but first I'll go and I will enable the smart guides. You can enable the smart guides via the block settings here or by pressing letter D on your keyboard. So I want to have a padding or a spacing of 24 pixels between all these elements, between all these images as in this block here, this wide spacing. I will do the same here. Then I will decrease this image and align it at the bottom to the middle of the image that is on the right. How I know it's the middle? It's with the visual helpers, or this red line that you see now, and this is enabled if you have the snap option, and this is working if you have a snap option enabled here. I will continue with increasing this image and again keeping a padding of 24 pixels. Now I will make 2 images out of this one. I will duplicate it. And then I will make it 24. Now I will remove these images. I will select all these 3 elements by holding on the Shift key while clicking on all 3 elements. Then I will use Command C to duplicate the elements. And now I will keep the elements selected because I want to align them at the bottom. Now I will drag this image on top this. I will select them again. Now they seem aligned. Now I will upload the new images. Three more. And the last one. Now I will go on with adding the text element. Work. I will make it white and use the Fiji font. I will now center the text and I will copy it. Now let's make sure, now I will double check if it's aligned. I will do this from my layers. I will select the image and the text. So by holding on Command Shift while clicking on both these text elements and using the alignment buttons here. Now I will create two more text elements images. I will change the color again and I will use a theme font. I will center it. Now I will make sure the text is aligned at the middle according to the background image. I I clicked on the image and the text while holding on Command Shift, and now I will align the text using the align buttons here. I will copy the text. Now there are some good examples here to show you some of the properties available with the image elements. For example, here we have the crop image option, which once this is enabled, you can drag the frame to adjust the image crop position. Basically define the area of the image. Like this, it's changed here. Then here we can also use the image opacity, and this option allows us to add transparency to the image. For example, if you want to use it as a background and have a text on it, something similar as we are using right now. like this. And here again we can change the focus of the image. And then we have the overlay option, which allows us to add a color overlay over the image. Like this. And then we have the parallax option and the parallax speed here, which allows you to control the amount of movement you want to add to the scrolling experience of the user, and the default is set to 20. Will be the parallax option will be best to use for cover blocks, but we will also enable for this one, and we will see it in action already when we save the block and preview it on the page. I'm going to save a block. Again, we get a warning that says that no mobile elements were found, and we need to, as we are building this block from scratch, we would need to build the mobile layout separately, and this is done easy. We just need to click on the elements. I'm going to make them 9. Like this, and then we will add this image. And we will resize it, and we will add this one. We will have to increase the this has 226 in height, so I'm going to make this one similar, resize the image a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and increase the mobile height of the block to 900, or maybe actually 1000, and then I will add the last 2 images. I will make it again 195, 95. And then the last one. Now adding the text. readjusting the text. The last two texts. So by the way, I couldn't find the last text that I need to add here, and you can also find it in the layers here. Again, you can make sure everything is aligned by clicking Command Shift and selecting the elements, and then by using the alignment buttons. I'm going to save it. I'll switch to the desktop layout, enable the screenshot on save. I will save the block one more time, and I will close it. And now, as you see, as we enable the screenshot on save, we can see the preview of the block here also in the page layout, page editor. Now I will go back and I will refresh the page, and here's our new block, and here's the parallax. And let's preview the mobile. And this is our mobile layout. And by the way, if you want to save this block and to read on other pages, you can simply export it as a JSON file and then import it via this option, and then import it by adding FlexBlock and by using this import option. Now we are going to update the page. And we have two quick links blocks. And this is it. Thanks again for watching. Please share with us all the FAQ blocks and the testimonial blocks that you created, and let us know if you have any questions. See you tomorrow. Bye.